What's going on, guys? Steve Kuclo here, Battle for Olympia 2014 for the 50th anniversary of Mr. Olympia. Welcome to my house. You guys just came on time because we're getting ready to start getting in the pre-workout mode. I have my food that I'm going to start cooking up. I have my we're training arms today, so we're going to get ready for that. We've got about an hour till we train, so come in, we'll check out my house and a little bit what we're getting ready to do. So we're in Dallas. It's 100 degrees outside, so it's kind of just like Vegas is. So I feel good, acclimated to the weather. I've been in this house for about a year and a half with my fiance Allison, and it's perfect. You know, it's one of those things for me. I love to entertain, love to be with friends, and it's a good size to have that. And obviously, one of the highlights to the house is the kitchen, because there's a lot of room, because a lot of food and cooking is done there. But sitting 2 weeks out, just actually a week and a half out, my food is pretty simple, pretty basic. I wish I could say we're going to Whataburger or my favorite burger place right now to get a meal, but not yet, or maybe a few weeks ago. But today, before my workout right now, I'm on meal 3. I have tilapia and sweet potato. One of my sponsors, Icon Meals, has been sponsoring me through this off season, and since they started up, I've been with the company, and they've helped quite a bit when it comes to food prep and just awesome food. So they pretty much weigh everything for me. I give them my meal plan for the week, and they have everything delivered. So it's an awesome service. Convenience is huge for me, especially with time as prep is going and everything. So we'll get you to take a little sneak peek of what's in the fridge for Steve Kuclo, the King Snake. We got all my meals. I have some of Allison's food. Obviously, it's kind of dominated by me just a little bit. But all my meals are labeled with my name. Icon Meals it is. I get fresh food every 2 to 3 days. I have a lot of tilapia and chicken in there, a little bit of salmon, a little bit of steak. You know, I have my carbs with brown rice and sweet potatoes. So some of the things, the way I'm doing it now is I have all my protein separated, and then I have my carbs separated, because it changes on a daily basis with Hani, and when he's giving me updates. Okay, today go 200 grams of carb versus 300 grams tomorrow or something. So instead of remeasuring stuff, I just have everything separated. That way I could, as day-to-day basis, just kind of wing it. So we're going to pull out some tilapia and some sweet potatoes. Just boiled basic sweet potatoes, and I have some tilapia that I've kind of already pulled aside. And we're going to go ahead and measure this out. So protein's super high right now. I'm getting between 10 to 12 ounces of protein cooked per meal. Right now fish is 12 ounces, so that's almost a pound raw. So it's a lot of food when it comes to protein, and I wish I could eat a little more carbs or some of the good stuff, but not yet. So we're going to weigh this out, and it'll be a legit 12 ounces. We'll go a little bit more today because you guys are here. 12.2. And I'll go with I'm going with 8 to 10 ounces a meal of sweet potatoes. That's cooked weight. So I kind of do a little bit special concoction between these two. I actually combine them. I mash it all up and put a ton of cinnamon. I'm a huge cinnamon fan, especially as I diet further and further. It helps kind of mask the flavor, adds a little spice to tilapia, which you wouldn't think it's good when you throw it together. But it's actually really good, and I throw a little bit of Splenda on there, and so we got right around 10 ounces. I'm going to warm this up, and then I'll load it up with my special little concoction. All warmed up. One of the things I personally, it's kind of a personal thing, when I get a lot of, my protein in my diet goes up, I get a lot of heartburn. Or it's and I don't eat a lot of spicy foods, and I eat pretty bland. I've learned over time kind of what my body likes and dislikes. But I find as I diet and get farther in, my heartburn increases. I think it's because the amount of protein Honey has me eating, but This is kind of a ridiculous amount of cinnamon, but when you mix it all up, it's not too bad. I'm going to add a little Splenda to it. It's kind of weird, man.
Have a little food with your cinnamon?
Yeah, add a little tilapia with my cinnamon here. There's guys, it's funny, there's guys that work within the fire department that probably put that much pepper on eggs and stuff like that. And I'm like, how do you do that? But in the same way, I guess, people could ask, how do I eat that much cinnamon? But yeah, this is what I like to eat pre-workout. Obviously, it's pretty easy to, it doesn't look like that much cinnamon now, so I'm not crazy. But I'm going to sit down and eat.
Yeah, one.
Tilapia never tasted so good. And I only eat it when I'm dieting. I'll never order tilapia at a restaurant, or you'll never see me cook it in off season. It's not something I do not like outside of dieting. Because I mean, the stuff that you eat when you diet is nowhere near as good as it is. You know, I mean, like you're like, I would never eat just lettuce by itself. It tastes good when you diet. Fresca. It's clear, honey. So every once in a while, I'll have a diet drink, and just to kind of cure sweet tooth or to top off a meal, stuff like that. It's in off season, you know. I usually like to have something sweet, like a Pop-Tart after a meal, or a bowl of cereal or something along those lines. But obviously, I'm not going to be eating any Pop-Tarts right now, and this is a nice little treat. I just have a few sips, and then we'll get ready to make a pre-workout drink and stuff. So, I'll show you a little bit of the house. In here, it's kind of like a nice little comfortable living room area. We got the TV up here, and then I do a lot of my work through the day. In here is my office. It's a little bit messy, but pretty much live on this right now twice a day. I get up in the morning, have my cup of coffee, I take my Evogen fat burner Lipocide, and I jump on this thing. It's becomes my worst and best friend at the same time. I don't know how that's possible, but you know, I do all my emails and stuff here. I got pictures, autographs. I just got all my new suits in for the O, so potential colors I'll be using. Got some orders. I put some orders here, and Allison does help me with some orders. If you want to play guitar, I don't play guitar, but actually, one of my very good friends, Zach Wild, that's his edition. I'm actually really good. One of his songs I'm using for my posing routine, but we're actually really good friends. He's a huge fan of the sport. Anybody that's into rock music or that follows. You know, I have no Ozzy Osbourne, anything like that. Black Label Society is Zach Wild, and Zach's my brother from another mother. And anytime he comes to Texas or around here, I go see him. And so he's gonna sign that for me next time he comes in. And I got some trophies. I got obviously my Honor Brazil trophy. That's the most recent one. That's kind of the shrine of all of them. I have. My Mr. USA one's upstairs. Getting a little dusty, but I need to, you know, it's nice to every once in a while look back and be like, that was a hell of a trophy to get. And then I have my Europa trophy. Anybody that's won the Europa, it's got that big old ugly looking dude, but it's pretty cool. That's also the first place with that. And then, you know, I got just a few pictures up here. Big believer in God, and I know through him, he helps me through the hard times in life, and I'm just, you know, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be healthy. Anybody has their health and a good family, good support system, and be able to do what they do and love it in life is blessed, and I'm able to share this with you guys, and I appreciate you guys coming out, being able to be. Any fan of mine, anybody that thinks I'm interesting, I inspire them. I thank you because you guys inspire me. So it's awesome to be able to share this. Here we got a little dining room. Love this is kind of was my selling point to my house was, you know, I was like, I don't need a pool, and then I, you know, living in Texas when it's 100 degrees during the summer, I'm like, you know what, I think I want a pool. So it's not a huge pool, but it's enough to fit 4 or 5 people in and be comfortable. It's laying some rafts, so I get some sun out here. Very, very quiet and private neighborhood. So we're about to take our pre-workout. You know, week and a half out of Olympia this time. Energy level's been kind of low, so I don't go over the top with stim, and that's kind of from when I started taking Evogen. The EVP was one of the base products that they had, and it was a stim-free pre-workout, and it was kind of one of the only ones on the market. And I got used to training without stim for so long that I don't usually like to take the stim before, because it kind of, to me, you don't get as good a pump. And when you go so long without the stim, you do feel the difference. So I do add stim, though, right now, being a week and a half out. And like I said, energy's low. I had a little bit. We have the EVP Plus now through Evogen, which is, it has about 150 milligrams of caffeine in a serving. And I do 1 serving of that. And then I do 2 servings of the standard non-stim. So I do so I'll mix up about 8 to 10 ounces of water, and then I use this Iceland Springs water. It's alkaline-based water. It's naturally 8.88 on the alkaline level, and I feel it hydrates me better. And it's one of those things where it may be placebo or not, but the water tastes better, and I never feel like if I drink like 16 ounces of water, God, you feel kind of bloated from it. Like I could drink, you know, 32 ounces of this, and it just feels like it hydrates me better, and I feel less bloated from water. As silly as that sounds, it's just, you know, one of those things that I find works. So I take this, I fill this up through the workout, and I drink the rest of this during my workout. And then, you know, I take the Cell Chem, which is your branched chain amino acids. I take a sip during and then post workout. So that's what I got going today. We're gonna knock this pre-workout out and make our way to the gym. So it's about 20 to 30 minutes before I train. Got about an hour since I ate. So we're gonna go ahead and take this, and we'll be ready to knock out some arms. All right, we're just getting to the gym, destination Dallas. We're about to knock out some arms, so let's do this. This is the Central Mecca. We got East Coast, West Coast, and this is the Texas Mecca. 128 here. Big Lou right here. Representing King Snake. Mr. Texas, the newly crowned. And Dan is
He's over there with the redhead.
Chatty Cathy. He's always talking too much. So yeah, he's getting technical with something. Not testicle, technical.
This is Steve's time. Steve's time to make an impact and show him that he's here to play. Oh yeah, big Kuclo. I'm excited for him. He looks good. He looks really good.
How long have you known him?
I've known Steve for about 3.5 years now. We've been training partners we're coming on 2 years.
Oh yes.
Pushing you to a new level. You learning new stuff.
Yes. Oh, you know, so many times I forget that Steve's one of the best in the world. You know, to me, Steve's just my friend, and then you know,
buddy.
it hits me like, you know, wow. So I'm really fortunate that I get the opportunity to train with a guy like that. He just recently helped me with my prep, and it was amazing. You know, I looked my best ever, and I won the Texas State overall there 3 weeks ago. And yeah, like I said, I just forget who he is because we're just buddies, you know. And Steve's a good guy, or else he wouldn't be my friend. Steve, you know, anybody that runs into Steve is very well received. He enjoys helping people. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be eating tilapia this soon.
That's Dan.
It's my sponsorship. They sponsor me in the off season a lot. It's fun fat.
I got a great crew. I mean, that's the people that you surround yourself with in this sport, people that you have there with you day by day through the ups and downs of this is that's your team. That's who you depend on. It's an individual sport, but the people that you share successes with and ups and downs, that's your team. And these people are here to support me, so I'm blessed to have them with me. So we're gonna knock it out. I feel like if you go too heavy or too low on rep, I don't get anything out of it. Like with arms, I like to feel, so the pump kind of. And I feel it helps shape the muscle, and it really helps your arms to grow. The arms are something you use every day, so they can handle the volume. And for me, I've found a lot of benefit from volume, and I do a lot of supersets, a lot of like back and forth by try. Sometimes I'll just do straight by, where I'll do like a trip or like a superset or giant set with buys and tries. So I usually go back and forth. We'll warm it up a bit today because joints are a little bit dry and stuff's hurting a little bit more as we're drying out. But we'll kind of get warmed up and then knock out some good stuff. So we'll see where we're at.
One more step. I'm going to sneak in there after a little
Since we're a little bit busy tonight in the gym, and just to kind of keep it all in one area for you guys that we're filming.
Energy conservation.
We do like a close grip. We use kettlebells. We can use platforms, but we're going to use these kettlebells, kind of keep as like a V close grip push up. Get some blood flowing.
He has worn those shoes every training session since you won the Arnold.
Yeah, I got a little bit superstitious about my shoes. It's not that I don't own more than one pair of shoes. It's just that it's turned into my favorite training shoe. And being an athlete, you're a little bit superstitious. So.
Take you anywhere.
Can't take these guys anywhere. Let's wake up. Good.
I always like to go first, because whatever I do, Steve's got to do 5 more. Full squeeze. 9. One. 2. 120. Come on. 1. 2. Good. Don't get your pump. Great minds think alike. 8. We're going to failure here. 9, 10, 11, 12. One more. Good. There you go. Boom. Good, Steve.
That's 3, right?
This is my third training partner, fiance. What do they call it? Like the person that cracks the whip. This one right here. The key to the doghouse she holds. This is Allison Frank. Is she IBB Pro? She's 2 weeks, sub 2 weeks out of Miss Olympia. Miss Olympia for figure. She's an incredible athlete, training partner, person, hardest working competitor I know, and she inspires me because I mean, to train with somebody so dedicated, so motivated, it's impressive. So.
Yes, I do work hard, and I'm excited to step on that stage. But really, I'm even more excited for Steve. He has such a bright future, and this year I think he's going to make a big impression. So, you know, he's bringing it. His physique is the best I've ever seen him look, to be totally honest. I mean, I've been pretty much by his side for almost the past 3 years, seeing him in and out of the shows, and he always works hard, but he's never worked harder. He always looks good, but he's never looked better. And we're really excited to see what happens this year.
That's freaky.
Do a little gym maintenance between sets.
Yep. One more, up. Good, change over. 1, come on, Steve, 2, come on, baby, come on. All right, 5 reps, what do you got? What are you made of? 5, come on, Steve, 4, come on, 3, come on, 2, 1 time. Nice set, big set.
Let's go.
Hey, 80? Round 2. One more, Steve. Squeeze. Nice. Good, Steve. 12 reps, Steve. Yep. Come on. 1. 4. Go for 1. Come on, up.
Whatever you want to do. We'll go back over here.
Yeah, man, up.
That's right.
Look at this hunk of man.
Something like that. Man, arms are pumped. It kind of hurts.
Let's go. This set right here secures the top 10. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Come on, baby. 5. I'm with you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. The power is good. Come on, baby. Yep. You want it? Get it. Get it. Good. You're done. It's over.
Try them. Try
We killed it. 1 day closer. We got that done in about an hour. You know, body parts at this point, 2 weeks out. It's not to kill it because you just don't have the calories to carry it through. If you were to be sore for 5 days, but you know, you get in, you stimulate it, take the muscle to failure, and call it a day, which we're doing right now. I just want to give a quick shout out to my sponsors, Evogen Nutrition, who I've been with Hani and Evogen since the beginning back in 2011. Muscle Development, who's been by my side through pretty much amateur to pro. Icon Meals, Todd Abrams, you guys are great. Thank you for all the food. Everybody that does sponsor me, I got a few places local in Dallas that support me. Deli News, incredible. I got my friend Tom, my friend L. You guys, my family. I also have wanted to kind of give you guys also, if you ever online or anything, or see me at any shows, I got my own apparel line, King Snake Apparel. The quality fit, it's more of an inspirational type of apparel, workout oriented, but not necessarily dedicated just to work out. Really good quality stuff. So if you guys, I'm running some specials here and there, and affordable, good quality shirts, all made in the U.S. and I do them all myself. And I appreciate all the support I do get with that. So thank you guys again for coming out and all the support from all my fans.
Website.
Okay. You guys can go to stevekuclo.com or go to kingsnakeapparel.com.